mean, we might as well do it. It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock, and we're going to hang out and do this little thing called the Hell of Years podcast, where we just hang out Wednesday nights, talk about the music that we love, that being hip-hop, talk about some wellness, and have a good time. Got to say what's up to my brother out there in the 916, man.
Hey.
You already know. Maintain in the building.
This your day one, Maintain, man.
What's up, man?
I'm chilling, brother. Uh-oh. New York in the house. What's up, Pointless Efforts, man?
That's a beautiful thing right there,
That's
man.
my guy. I love you, cousin.
That's what's up, bro. How you feeling tonight, man? What's up, bro?
Man, I can't complain, man. It's been a good week. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can't believe this year is almost over, though. Let's talk about that.
Man, there's only a couple weeks left.
Like, literally.
Bro, I ain't even done like Christmas shopping yet. And it's like next weekend.
Man, I don't even know what it's about. I'm dropping off hugs and cookies.
How you like that Mount Westmore album, bro?
Hella.
I've been slapping it crazy? All the time since Friday, dude.
Hella, man. The thing is with an album like this, bro, it's not about them proving anything. I'm just happy to get it from all of them and you feel me? Get that bowl of gumbo.
Get that bowl.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about that, man. I guess before we get to that, though, gotta say what's up to the homie John. He's just sending some love, saying what's up. I gotta move that down a little bit. There we go. It is. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. We was having some fucked up shit going on with the internet earlier this afternoon, this evening. Me and Maine was just trying to dial shit in because we've been having a few like connection issues here and there the last couple weeks. So we were trying to get it all going, man. So we just uninstalled the shit, reinstalled the shit, been rebuilding all the different scenes and stuff, and it's been quite the evening. But we've been getting it going. So
we dialed in.
We dialed in
like it should, man. But yeah, we don't know why. I wish I could just figure out the answer.
Yeah,
we just quit and restart, and then
I know it's some bullshit, man. Yeah. So hey, I've been looking forward to this album, and I've been looking forward to talking about it because obviously we're some West Coast dudes, and to have a project with 40, Too Short, Ice Cube, and Snoop Dogg actually come out. Now, obviously, there was the NFT project that came out earlier this year.
There's still some dream come true shit.
This is some crazy shit to have 30 years in the game for all these dudes, 30 plus years. These dudes was rapping in the 80s. I mean, Snoop is the baby of the group.
Right.
And Snoop's been around forever, it seemed like.
That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, and there's one line, though, that he said, I forget, we'll have to figure out what song it was, though. He said 20 plus years in the game. And in my head, I was like, why didn't he say 30 plus years in the game? Did you catch that? I forget what song it was, but he says 20 plus years. And I'm like, it's been way more than 20 years, Snoop.
You just can't stop rapping like Short, man.
Oh,
That's all it is. I think sometimes when you do some shit for hella long, it's just you. So something was pivotal at 20 for him to feel that way. You know what I mean?
20 years ago, next summer is when I moved out to Oregon, man. That's crazy.
2 decades.
2 decades. That's a long time. Crazy. Indeed. Let me turn this light on just so I can show John what's going on with the shoe cam tonight.
Let me grab my things. I'll be right back.
So these are my favorite 5s. And this is not an original colorway, right? They call these the Oreo ones or whatever. That I think. I don't know. But them shits are fucking fire to me. Hellayears.com is the website. We're really just gearing up for a lot of cool shit we got planned for 2023. We're excited to share some of this stuff with you.
10 to 10 time.
It's 10 to 10 time. It's coming. It's happening. 10 to 10. What do we mean by that, Maintain?
It's putting it all in. You know what I mean? It's humanly possible. Not leaving anything on the table that you could have went a little bit harder with. More output. You know what I mean? Time is of the essence.
We got shot at. Oh, look at those. Ooh. Oh, man. You sent me the link on those. I got to order those, man.
These things are crazy. This might have been the second time I showed them, but I can care less.
Hey,
they match that background.
You know what's fresh is I just ordered some scrubs. Since I lost some weight and got in shape, man, I've been getting these scrubs by this company called Figs. And they make fly shit. And I just ordered. I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to show you on my iPhone right here what it's looking like, because I just got some fly shit in that color. That might be a little bit lighter than the ones I got.
Right.
But
talking about on the green aspect.
I'm gonna see if you can you see?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Bam.
It can still work though.
Yeah, I might need to get those. Just saying. Yeah, John was saying, them is the Oreos. That's what's up, John. I hope you had a good birthday, brother. You already know. I'm excited to hear what you think about this Mount Westmore project. Actually, everybody that taps in tonight, I love to get a little comment from y'all on your take on this Mount Westmore. This weekend,
into work Monday, and my homegirl at work was like, "I love it. Yeah, classic." You feel me?
I feel like
I've only gotten positive shit from.
I feel like we had a good kind of group text between me, you, Tech, and Filet this weekend when we were, you know, our first impressions and what we were thinking, and then just like what we would do or not do, or what we, you know, our favorite parts about it. And it's just exciting to talk about this project. I can't believe
that feeling out of hip hop still.
Yeah, I can't believe it came together. You know, I think we might see that inspire some other OGs to do some stuff that maybe
it's gonna wake some game up.
You know what I mean? Whether we see like a down south something like that, or we see some East Coast heads get together and do a couple little projects. It's just really it's remarkable to think about the four of them coming together and making something happen. Shout out to you, Ghost. What's up with you, brother?
What's up, Cop?
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see the visuals. You and Ghost and the team and Jose. Yeah, man. I mean, y'all just keep making dope shit with Domino. Man. Can't wait to see what y'all cooked up this week. I think we're going to revisit that one that you did back on that. Was it the Corrupt episode?
Yeah, like week 11. You know what I mean? That week we just gave you the audio, but I did cook up a visual that's been in the vault, so I had to pull that out.
Yeah, so we're going to do that, man. We're just going to have a good time, man. It's the Hell of Years podcast. Don't move nothing.
Hip-hop and wellness. Right here. It's the Hell of Years podcast.
All right, man. Let's get back into this, man. Let me put a little beat on so we can just kick back, talk some shit, do our thing. I want to go to you, Maintain, man.
Yes,
first thoughts. I mean, I know you said you liked it hella, but like, just give me your first kind of impression on the project and how it's sitting with you right now.
You know, as an MC, it's motivational. I've said it many times. I still rap because the people that made me fall in love with hip hop still rap. So to get a full project for some legends like that is definitely motivating. It's a good groove. You know what I mean? You've never heard all of them together, you know, even on one record up until now. You've heard them all work with each other.
Right.
So it was a good time with the album. It makes you feel a few different eras in hip hop, but it doesn't feel old at all. It's very current and relevant. Just good time, fun music.
You know, before it came out, I was wondering like what the overall sound was going to be, because we've had a few singles, right? And I mean, I wouldn't say like Big Subwoofer felt really LA or the Bay. It felt West Coast, you know, maybe more Bay than LA to me. Too Big felt very Bay to me. Right. You know, I didn't really know what producers were going to be working on the album. I was fingers crossed that Rocket was going to get some songs on there, because I know what that's going to sound like. Yeah. But I feel like it's a great balance of sound of the West Coast, the Bay, and LA. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just, it doesn't just feel like a LA Snoop and Ice Cube.
It just feels California.
It feels very California.
Right?
I think
without
that might
being stuck in one or the other regions, it's just 100% Cali.
Yeah. So you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just let's talk about how this album starts.
Do it. I'm from the murder side, Long Beach, certified, rolling 20 Crip. You heard it right, boy. No
Hold
place
on.
you can hide, throwing up the scene, but got homies.
Fucking hold on a minute, dude. So again, we've said this before. The first song or the first intro, however you start an album, really sets the tone, right? And I was like, how is the Mount Westmore album gonna start? And it's a Rick Rock beat, and literally, and Rick's on the hook. You know, when 40 said California, and then Rick come in, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Tell the people this is Mount Westmore. But Snoop just starts gassing. There's no like 4-bar intro. There's no 8-bar intro. There's no talking. It is, let's just start this.
Boy, do it. I'm from the murder side, Long Beach, certified, rolling 20 Crip. You heard it right, boy. No place you can hide, throwing up the sea, but got homies from the other side, boy. I hooked up with Mohawks, Q40 and Show Dog, representing Cali, we back on it, boy. Mount Westmore put a stamp on it, boy. We smack on you, boy. Blowing smoke through the ozone. Hit the block and get my roll on. Money looking so long. All my niggas on the same shit. Pick one, you can't go wrong. Yep, for sure, boy. We do it and sip the floor.
Right to rap.
Moving, smoking
straight to rapping.
Up with Hogs.
Just look to the left, live in the flesh. 4 niggas throwing up the west. Out of the dark alleys of California,
He gave you that old LA type of interlude, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
W Balls type of vibe.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm going to shut the fuck up and just let y'all hear this hook real quick. 40 Water, rock it, man. What y'all got for us?
California.
Yeah, for sure. Tell the people this is Mount Westmore.
California.
Yeah, for sure. Tell the people this is Mount Westmore.
California.
Yeah, for sure. Tell the people this is Mount Westmore.
California.
Yeah, for sure. Tell the people this is Mount Westmore.
Okay, so
It let you know where they was from.
I'm going to say right now that's my favorite song this year. And
Okay.
we talked about Nas and King's Disease 3, and we talked about Kendrick and Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers and so many projects and so many songs this year. However, my favorite sound is Bay Area mob shit. And it just happens to be like Rick Rock beats, right? 40 Water, Bay shit.
Right.
But to have a California song with Snoop and Cube and Short and 40 and Rick on the hook, I mean.
Right. Couldn't beat it. I love how Snoop's been embracing Rick Rock and taking him on this journey on this.
Because Snoop knows.
Because he know, man.
Come on. And
beautiful
Stressmatic, dude. They're all working together. And Stressmatic is on camera. He wrote that hook and he's on there.
Right.
What do you say? Something about the popo got some neighbors if they caught it on the ring. We'll get to that in a little bit, man.
That's what make Matic
camera.
special, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
When he show up, he give you something, and when he do his thing, he go outside of this world, man. I fuck with it.
Yeah, so I love how the album starts. And I love that it's a song about California because you've got the Bay in LA and you got the arguably, the 4 biggest active names ever,
Right from when they started till now.
I'm just saying, right? These are not like maybes. These are legends. Every single one of them, pillars. So to have a project together, it blows my mind. Rick Rock gets the next song on the album. It's a song called
Keep
Motto.
it going.
And you know it's a Rick Rock beat when you hear this.
That's my motto, pop bottles. I rock with bosses and coppers. A walking check, I'm the lotto about my chicken and waffles. I roll my weed like a flottos. It ain't
Hey,
no
hold on a
season, no
minute.
stems.
Let's shout out 40 Water and the Goon with the Spoon Chicken and Waffles ice cream that is available now.
Right.
That's crazy. That's sick as fuck
He's not
too,
playing,
man.
Bro. Real legendary legacy shit that he's doing, man.
Yeah.
He's building something that if you never heard of him rap, he's still a household name.
Yeah, you might be sipping on his wine now, like they was talking about on the Today Show just recently.
Say that again, where at?
Yeah, they was just talking about it on the Today Show, doing like their holiday shit and being like, this Earl Stevens wine right here is really good. Like,
It was a bargain and it tastes great.
That's
and it's going to get you there.
fucking fantastic. What are you talking about, man? It's crazy. So
Hey, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, I wonder how Carlos Rossi feels, bro. They had a lot of time
oh man,
to do a business deal there that they left on the table.
man.
That's
And that's
crazy.
all they used to drink too, man. No bullshit. This one time I was at 40's house, actually. Went to 40's and this years ago. And he had a closet like lined with hella jugs of Carlos Rossi. I'm talking about just a whole fucking wall. Just
That's dope.
dozens and dozens of jugs of Burgundy. I don't think that closet is full of Burgundy anymore, bro.
Not at all.
It's
full of
all
cool shit.
Earl
Like that cotton
Stevens
candy
selections.
shit.
Yeah, man. Or some
That his son,
Slurricane. Or
created the
that
flavor for it.
what's the tequila, the Cuarenta.
Oh, it's E40 in Spanish.
Yeah. Come on, man. I
It's
love
hard,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Phil Emerson. He does a lot of the branding and photography and everything for 40.
It's great branding. It's great work, man. I love the hustle. But so second song on the album is this song called Motto, rocking on production. Again, everybody's just having fun. They're gassing. So immediately as I'm like listening to the album, I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it was 5 in a row. It was a lot of hours. But I was so excited to drive
was
into
your
work
soundtrack.
on Friday just to listen to this, right? So like
Hell yeah.
10 minutes into the drive Friday morning, I'm like so happy and I'm so excited. And then obviously, there was the big single earlier in the year.
subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out of frame. It's a party when I pull up.
I love this big subwoofer. I thought the video was fucking ill as shit, fantastic. I love the fun that they had when they was just talking in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And I forget what 40 said, something about Snoopy. Always, I forget what it was, but it was great. So big subwoofer.
Make you have a good time, man.
Yeah, man. There's a record after that called Too Big. And what I liked about that record was that it's the first time that all of them spit 16s together. Like they went 4 bars each. And
like a cipher.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed how they did that. In fact, let's go ahead and like get to like, look, Dr. Dre says a little something.
About to do it big.
No, he don't show up often.
And that's Pilo, right? That say the too big, right?
Pilo
do it too
too
big. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's got to feel good about that.
Oh yeah, him and 40 got a dope relationship.
I do it too big. I do it too big.
Too big. I do it too big. Too big.
Too big.
I do it too big. I do it too big.
Now, if I pick who's gonna go first,
right,
it's gonna be 40 Water. 40.
I think he had the most go first on
like
this
MC
album.
Hammer, hype man.
Hype man, like thunder in it, lightning, chicken, like Foster Farmer, Tyson.
More jury than a judge, call me
Iceland.
I'm cracking like the clash of the Titans. 2 bitches give me head while I'm driving. I kick a nigga ass with my left foot, but slap the shit out of nigga with my right hand.
She said it's too big. Damn nigga, you knocked off
2 wigs.
Oh shit. I had to say I'm sorry. Little red Corvette, now it's a Ferrari.
We don't want her, take her back, you can come get her. We keep going like some old ass young niggas smoke too much. Fuck too much, we having too much fun, but it's not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah, so I like that they went like 4 bars each on that song. I thought that was cool. And I don't think they do that any other song. But I really enjoyed that. I thought that was fantastic. There's a record after that I think Ice Cube actually released. They did a little video off it, like when they were on tour.
Yeah, it's a tour video.
It's a tour video, but it's very West Coast. It's a great hook. It feels fantastic. It's a song called Activated. You can find the video on YouTube. But it's like Ice Cube put the video out, so I don't know if he was like running with it as his own little single.
I'm not sure, but it was dope though. I like how they mixed in the live performance with them actually performing the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. For multiple camera angles and whatnot.
On the way to the stage and shit.
Like it's 83, nigga gold tea, a little salty.
I call this like LA mob music.
Yeah.
LA old school sound.
This feels very LA. This feels less Bay. This feels more LA. And the hook is great, dude. We'll get to it in just a second. We'll just mob to this one time.
It's crazy how the West Coast was on that top box or we're turning to the auto-tune before the rest of the world like that.
For real. I think Ice Cube sounds real good on this record.
Anytime
Here you go.
Something that's
Here you
got
go.
pump involved in it, you're gonna go crazy.
All the bitches get captivated. Not one thing calculated. Everything is imitated. When the homies get
Activated.
all the bitches get captivated. Not one thing calculated.
That shit is hard as fuck, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's not in my blood. On my
Hey, can we just take a moment to give it up for Short Dog on this album, bro?
Oh,
Like, do you feel?
gas,
I
bro.
feel like he was gassing on here. Like this was Too Short at his finest. Like he's busting on this, and he's spitting like he's gonna say that shit like bitch. He's gonna hit you with that pimp shit, but like
he's still doing it more grown, more mature.
Yeah.
And not to say he's never not grown or mature, but this is a different side of Short that I think you get to see when you surround him around a bunch of MCs.
Well, yeah, I mean,
not that he's not that, but you get my point. You know, what I mean?
I think if I'm on the All-Star team, man, I gotta come with my shit, dude.
Yeah, y'all gonna find out exactly why I'm on this team. It's not an accident.
It's not an accident. So I was real happy with what Short did on this album.
He's got some highlights to go crazy.
Now, I was trying to think of like how I rank my favorite songs on this album, and it's tough for me because obviously that California is ridiculous. I feel like the motto is ridiculous. Motto is ridiculous, not the motto.
Right.
I feel like on
Play this
camera,
album in a couple of different directions. You can turn it into your own playlist and make it work exactly how you would want it to.
I like that thought.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Now, I think my favorite song is Have a Nice Day, though.
Mine too.
I'm
Not
just
even gonna
saying.
play with it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We actually, Heather and I stumbled upon this song back when Big Subwoofer came out and they put the video out. We were like searching for the video on YouTube, and then we came across like another video, which was filmed like the same day. And it was like in like a, you know, they went into like a Star Wars looking bar and shit. And Snoop was dressed up like the Mandalorian and shit. And they had all these alien motherfuckers in there. And I actually posted a blog post about it like back in like April or some shit. Just how dope it was. I was like, this is absolutely classic. And it's like this alien dude. He actually appears in the Big Subwoofer video as well. And he sings this hook that is so dope. And I connect with this so much because the hook goes like this. Fuck you.
Kiss my ass.
And then he says, die slow. Your life is trash. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'm in the wind.
Yes, I want to know who sings that. I really want to know who did that because they went bananas on that, bro.
Yeah, we're going to have to look into that, man. So let's enjoy that together one time. It's a great little intro here. See? Wifey's just saying it. The Fuck You song. It's the best. Over my shoulder. Here it comes, y'all. This is Hell Year's theme music. Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Die slow. Your life is trash. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'm in the wind. Hold on. Hold on.
Made a million.
Hold on. Fuck that.
Over my shoulder.
Bring it back.
My kind words are cold.
I'm gonna go solo real quick, man.
Okay.
Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Die slow. Your life is trash. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'm in the wind. That's my
Made a
shit.
milli off the flow. Now it's time to reinvent it. I'm the soldier and lieutenant. I'm the owner and the vendor. Yeah, the angel and the sinner.
I'm
That Thizzle dance line in there, man. I love.
Oh yeah, what'd he say? He said, what'd he say? Thizzle dance, blow the whistle. He said, Thizzle dance, blow the whistle. Tell me when to go. Yeah, dude. Oh man. Just man, look at that cover, man.
It's great artwork. Super big.
That's exactly what it needed to be, dude.
Yeah.
Their logo is gangster as fuck. And you know the album is actually called that. It's called Snoop 40 Cube Short.
Right.
Or no, Snoop. Sorry, I said that. I said it wrong. It's Snoop Cube 40 Short. That's the name of the album.
Right. It's hard. It allows them to run the publishing a little bit different too.
Yeah, it's fucking
It
fantastic.
makes Mountain Westmore be its own entity, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I dig it so much. We're talking about Mount Westmore. We're going to talk a lot more about it. I want to play you something that Maintain did a little minute ago that we got some visuals to now. It's real West Coast. It's West Coast Wednesday. We're giving it up for the West Coast legends.
Yeah.
This my brother, a legend in the making right here, man. Let's do this one time, and we'll be back in just a hot second.
Good music. Healthy soul. It's the Hella Years Podcast.
Yeah. Domino. Maintain. New school. I've been rapping for hella years, smoking for hella years. Day one still here. Really grew up on this hip hop shit, man. This West Coast shit for sure. Street still a motherfucker, corrupt still a motherfucker. That's Dilly your motherfucker. I grew up on dog pound, dog food in my style. I master microphone manipulation like no other. Methodical, phenomenological, prodigal, apostle. Hella years gospel. NCM frames frame my optical. Roll my weed pronto, back with a fronto. 5 papers, king zags, pack bros in my stash, super bionic. California grown chronic, hydroponic. Ain't it ironic? Not enough of y'all was ever hooked on phonics. I hear it in your music. Most that shit go. I don't care about your age. Fuck a suck MC. They don't make 'em like me. Last of a dying breed. Seek fortune, not fame. Stay out the way. I be in my own lane. Back with Mary Jane. Every second time change. Pacific Coast state of mind. Wake up and go get it. Stay focused, relentless. Pacific Coast state of mind. Renting gas, hella high. We rolling gas to get by. Pacific Coast state of mind. Slide to my coast, pop a bottle and toast. Pacific Coast state of mind. Crime rate hella high, you can die anytime. Rapping for hella years, smoking for hella years. I'm gonna kick this feet on this beat, man. Plus ground growth. From a nickel and dime ass nigga, if I ever gave a fuck about a slut, I'd be down on my butts. Rather live deluxe. Kick my feet up and puff. Never smoke angel dust, but I'm burning for the dead homies. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Pacific Coast state of mind. Wake up and go get it. Stay focused, relentless. Pacific Coast state of mind. Renting gas, hella high. We rolling gas to get by. Pacific Coast state of mind. Slide to my coast, pop a bottle and toast. Smoke with me. Pacific Coast state of mind. Crime rate hella high, you can die anytime. Hella years.
Pacific Coast state of mind.
Yeah. That's actually one of them ones that's available on all your streaming platforms.
Nice.
Go add that in. You know what I mean?
You showing off the ink there too, man.
Oh, that's rest in peace. That one was for him. The other one was my Mac Dre piece, man. I had fun with the Mac Dre. Shout out to my homie Charles, man.
Yeah, man.
Sacramento, but he live in New York, yeah. But he did one, and then Sam's brother did the one for him, which is John Laurent. You know
it's fantastic, man. That was a great record. I love seeing the visuals to it, man.
Right, I like that song a lot, for sure.
Nah, man, there's some. I like what you did with the from a nickel and dime
You got that,
on that
bro.
second verse, man.
Yeah.
Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it.
Everything that makes Maintain is his influences by this music. You feel me? From artists from my city, from my coast, from anywhere. You feel me? And more than just hip hop, but for sure, I live and breathe this hip hop shit for hella years.
Hella years, man.
I mean,
and so we're giving it up for Mount Westmore this week because these are 4 legendary MCs that have been doing it for hella years. And like John was just saying, man, he said the Chronic dropped 30 years ago this week.
Damn.
Probably why Snoop said 20 instead of 30 because if they had already recorded that, 20 plus.
Right.
But man, that's crazy. It's crazy to think that these albums, like we were talking about Wu-Tang last week, and it was 29 years since Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers came out, to like hip hop has decades. In fact, like I believe the 50th anniversary of hip hop is coming up very soon. Like
Indeed.
And to think that this music and this culture, what it's grown into, and how it's the biggest music in the world now.
It's our whole life, bro.
I'm very proud
That's
of
real
it.
trippy.
it's trippy, man.
Hip hop was a baby when we started listening to it.
Yeah, man. You know how much shit we
nice and grown. That's what makes this album special.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say we still take shit for being hip hop dudes, but like when we were young, like you extra used to get it. Like if
all the time. Mom used to be like, turn that shit off. Now she'd be like, I heard you got a video.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Hey, real talk, bro. I'm gonna tell you something hella funny. I've been selfish with my mom with my hip hop because she used to hate on hip hop, bro.
Did she?
And then one day she was fucking with it, and it was Pac that did it.
It was it?
Enough, bro.
I mean, if there's anybody to do it,
mm-hmm.
If there was a 5th person that could be in Mount Westmore, if he was still living with us, man, I'd put Pac in there.
100%.
If there was a 6th person, I'd put Dre in there, man. I'm talking about
Period.
Mike Dre. You know what I'm saying, man?
Thoughts out my head for sure.
I'm just saying, man.
Crazy,
man.
Ooh.
I can't even
Rest
imagine.
in peace to those guys.
Yeah, for sure. But what a project, man. The first half extra strong, and then they kind of just have a little bit of fun with some of the records. Records like I Got Pull and Do My Best. I think is Do My Best the one? I think it's the one where 40 said, like, if you got 4 legends on it, what do you expect? What is it supposed to? It's supposed to sound like
old
this.
School one, right? He said, if I have 4 legends on here, I want it to sound like some shit when I was growing up, something to that effect.
Yeah, let me see if I can
and
find
that's what you get.
Let me see if I can find that line. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. Listen what 40 say.
Banging in the sunshine.
If I had 4 of my favorite rappers on the track, I would expect them to have some slaps that sound like hella far back. I would expect them to have some shit like this to make me reminisce. When I was up in the dope game having my money getting rich. When I was up in the traffic checking my trend apps with my bitch. When me and my people was having a digital beam and flipping bricks. Talking on flip.
All right, I'm going to just say this too.
Goat. I'm going to take it.
Goat.
I'm going to stick with everything.
Well, I'm just going to talk about this album though. On this Mount Westmore project, I feel like 40 snapped the hardest and he gassed the hardest. Everybody did what they were supposed to. Correct. And it's a great project. But I feel like 40 takes the title on this one. What are your thoughts on that, man?
My thought on that. I 100% agree because out of those 4 people, it's taken the longest for them to say 40's name the way they say it now. All these people have ran a long career in that particular category. So because 40's always been as talented and more talented in some ways than the others, this album was like, y'all motherfuckers gonna catch up with me this time. You know what I mean? There's nobody's track record like 40, man. Don't nobody work like 40.
Nobody.
So he killed it on this one.
Yeah.
You notice he start most of the tracks 40 start. You feel me? That say something right there.
I mean, these are legends. But 40 went so hard on this album. He goes so hard all the time, but I feel like he's like, if I'm gonna be on this album with these dudes too, I'm gonna show y'all how to get down. And I feel like Water did that.
Hell yeah.
There's
it's like Crooked Eye being in Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
It's like that surprise, like, oh, yeah.
Yep.
Craziness.
There's a record towards the end of the album called On Camera. And it's the 3rd track that Rick produced on this album. He got 3 of them, 3 Rick Rock beats on Mount Westmore. And actually, y'all should go on Instagram on Rick Rock Beats and follow him because he just put something up just a little bit ago. I just shared it on my story of like how he did the beat for California. So like that record that we were just talking about at the very beginning that starts this album with the big homie that made the beat. He's got a cool little something about how he made that beat. So you should go check that out, Rick Rock Beats on Instagram. But towards the end of the album, there's one called On Camera. And this is featuring our brother Stressmatic too, who is an incredible artist, an incredible writer, and is known for doing a lot of hooks with Snoop. I mean, almost every single 40 album has many Stressmatic hooks on it. Like they do work.
Since they did their first song together, it's never stopped. Their catalog together alone is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it's near 100 records now that they've done together. And sometimes it's just a line that Stress will come up with that will get everybody to say, oh, that's what we're going to rap about. And I'm guessing that's what happened. I'm guessing that, and we'll check in with Stress and Rick soon, not tonight, but soon. And we'll talk with them about like how this came about. But I'm sure Rick makes some beats, Stress hears it and he goes, oh, that's what that makes me think of. And I know he writes in the moment. He used to write a lot, but now he writes when he hears it. And I'm
he
sure
might have sent this to them with.
I'm sure they did. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure that's what happened. And they listen and they're like, oh yeah. We're going to do a song called On Camera. And this is what came out of it. Camera.
The Popo asked the neighbors if they caught it on the ring.
Right? Then Popo asked the neighbors if they caught it on the ring. Camera. And what I really liked about this record
reminds me of my little grimy nigga, bro.
It does.
Yeah.
I thought concept-wise, and there was another record a few before that we didn't talk about yet called Tribal, but like concept-wise, like On Camera, like just how they're gassing about how everything's on camera and like how you get caught up in all these, like it's some great game on that shit.
A lot of game on that one.
A lot of game on
that
camera.
could have been called Free Game.
There's a lot of game on camera. There's some serious deep game, especially Cube's verse on Tribal too.
Oh, Tribal is marvelous, bro. That is a marvelous record, bro.
Hey, shout out to the homie Dale too, man. He just hit us up, man. He was just saying, I think we talking about 40 right here, Dale. Yeah, because he brought it for sure, man.
One hundo.
Yeah, I'm so happy that this, like we were just saying, it's just a treat for us as fans of hip hop, and to have these four come together and do a project.
Good for the young fans too.
Absolutely. You know, I think everybody can spend some time with this and find something that they enjoy. You know, I don't think they weren't trying to recreate Doggy Style or In a Major Way or Lethal Injection.
They made it their
or,
own.
Yeah, or, you know, Cocktails or anything. They were like, the four of us are deep in this game. We've been doing it for hella years. And damn it, we're going to put some music out.
That's what Ice Cube say. When you see all four of us, it's Mount Westmore. And they mean that. It's not to single anybody out. You got to respect this group. I really think they set us up for more.
I think so too. I think we're going to see a lot of stuff from the four of them. Who knows?
They definitely get some touring for the next couple years minimum out of this project.
You know what's interesting is they've been doing a lot of shows. Like they've done a lot of Mount Westmore shows, like here and there, but it hasn't been like an official, like it's the Mount Westmore tour, tickets going on sale, and I can't wait for that. Like, please, y'all, can we see the four of y'all with a fully produced show? I don't need anybody else.
For the country stadium shit.
Hey, bro, imagine if they did it like the New York State of Mind tour.
Perfect.
Where they just coming in and out of the sets with each other, do a couple songs, next person walks out, man, Sick With It comes out, you know what I'm saying? Dog Pound to come out, you feel me? Maintain and Dub C come out, do a little West Side Connect Gang with Cube and some, and Too Short brings out the Dangerous Crew.
Go through a whole history.
Come on, man.
Definitely the same way you did New York State of Mind. You can get that with that one for the West.
Yep. Yeah, no, like John was saying, man, they've been killing it with the How the West Is One concerts. Yeah. It's about time this album came out, but I want the official, fully produced Mount Westmore tour.
Smoke. I want that tour.
I want that. I need that. 40 Water. Come on, Unc. Come on, Short. Come on, Q. Come on, Snoop. Let's do it.
Shout out to Short getting his street. That happened this weekend too.
Yeah, man. I don't know what street it was that they renamed, but yeah, shout out if you hadn't heard, man. They officially renamed, I don't know if it's Too Short Avenue or Too Short Boulevard or what it is, but it's something.
They did that for the Jacker too, over off of 98th. There was a Jacker renamed section. That's dope.
I love that. I love that they do that. I love that, like, public acknowledgement.
The city not too long ago too, bro.
Man, Fab does a lot for the city
Fab
too,
be going
man.
Crazy.
He does a lot.
Hard
he gives
worker,
back a lot. Shout out to Mr. FAB, the whole dope era. Shout out to my bro Gary Archer, man. It's a
Nooch too.
No, just a lot of good dudes, man. It's fantastic. So again, we invite you to spend some time with the Mount Westmore album. You can't go wrong. You'll find something on there that you will just enjoy, and it might even just spark your like renewed interest in revisiting classics from E40 and Too Short and Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg. The catalogs are so deep, and there's so much incredible hip hop West Coast gangster shit right there, man. I don't know, man.
Great hip hop music.
It's fantastic. Let's play some more great hip hop music. Maintain Domino did another one for this week.
Domino going crazy again.
Domino is going crazy. We'll talk in just a minute. Check this out.
Good music.
Healthy soul.
It's the Hella Years Podcast.
Domino.
I've been rapping for hella years, smoking for hella years, and I'm still here. All that shit. Shout out to the legends before me, though.
Domino.
Just another day in California, and even though it rain, I still gotta maintain. I'm about to go outside, I'm about to roll me a J. I'm about to mind my business and stay out the way. It's an element of surprise when it comes to maintain. This flow is lethal and injected, and you know I wrecked it. Doggy style, cocktails, what a story to tell. I was raised in Sacramento where it's hot as hell. Anybody can get it. The hitter like, oh well. Talking hot winters, hot summers. No love. The cops will kill you too. Reaching for your cell phone. That's why I hate the news. Any old day in California, ayy. I'm from Northern California, like Short and Fold, ayy. Even with the rain, today was a good day. What's my motherfucking name? Any old day in California, ayy. I'm from Northern California, like Short and Fold, ayy. Even with the rain, today was a good day. What's my motherfucking name? Maintain. I've been rapping for hella years, smoking for hella years,
rain. Today was a good day. What's my motherfucking name? Maintain, any old day in California. Hey, I'm
Hip hop and wellness. Right here. It's the Hell of Years Podcast.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey,
you was having fun on that one, dude.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna give you a little story, man, because sometimes you ask me about these records and I don't really say shit, right?
Yeah.
So my first mixtape I did was called the Jay Willis Experience, and that was damn near 20 years ago.
It was a great album cover.
Right. So Zach Woodruff did that album cover, right? And what was dope with that project, I didn't write much of that project. That was a lot of just press, record, and go in. So since King's Disease, I've done that on the last few records for this project as well. So that might be why you got that bounce and that vibe in tonight's record. So just having fun, man. Just press record and go. Oh, he pulled that thing out.
Remember that?
That's crazy, bro. We've been putting in work.
Yeah, man. Hell of years.
What's
man.
the year on that? What is it? What year is it listed up?
I don't know because I have that in my library, so I don't know what when
doper.
we put that where we put that in. That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah. So that's a little background with this music, man. Hell of Years has been a real big inspiration and motivation to keep going. I'm having a great time. And we ain't even started yet.
Yeah, man. We've just been trying to exercise our thoughts and our creativity this year to get ready for what we really want to start getting going in 2023. So 10 out of 10 is the goal.
Right.
You know, we want to shout out Tone Tech and Big Filet, both of them unable to make it tonight. But we were going to talk a little bit about this Netflix movie or documentary, kind of. He keeps calling it a movie in the documentary, but it's not really like a movie. It's Jonah Hill and his therapist on Netflix.
It's a documentary that turned into a movie.
Yeah, it's called Stutz, I think was the name of
it,
right? And Filet was telling us like, hey, we got to watch that so we can talk about it because there's some real great shit in there. And he's right. And we're going to save a big conversation for when we're all going to be together about it. But I think I spent time watching it. Maintain, I know you did too. And there's some great shit in there. So we want to just recommend everybody else checks it out too. Highly recommended, man. It's a cool therapist, and they just have great conversation, really deep shit, really open and honest, and the therapist gives some good game, some super game, not like just like super game. Changing. Yeah, so
but you're able to digest that game from the film. So I know we're gonna come back around to it, but check it out. I really enjoyed it.
Certainly. So that's on Netflix now. So we still got about 17, 18 minutes that we got to kick it and talk some other shit. So I don't really have a plan. I mean, I could keep talking about Mount Westmore. It's fantastic. Y'all need to spend some time with the album, and we want to see the tour. And there's some videos up right now on YouTube you can go check out. Maintain, man. Talk to me about this next month, some of the goals and some of what you're working on with your music and what we're going to be trying to expand upon and share with the Hell Years family.
Got you. So the goal, we'll say the next 60-day goal, 45-day goal is to give you some projects. I'm one of those artists where I'll drop something every couple years. There might be a little pause in between. And again, with this platform, my foot's been on the gas. So now I'm going to give you guys some conceptual projects. So I got Maine and Mando 2. I got one with Domino. And got one with Skylit as well. Shout out to my homie Colt. So there's 3 damn near finished projects I'll get to you guys early in the beginning of the year, all first quarter shit.
Nice.
Beyond that, also hit the gas on the wellness again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So when you say again to turn up, what's that looking like for you?
Well, I noticed with taking care of your body and getting in that zone, you're not going to do everything at 100% every fucking day forever.
Right.
That's just not reality, right? So you have these moments where life comes along, you know what I mean? Some things changed at work and it pulled a lot of energy that way.
Mm-hmm.
But so happy with the results of what I did do this year, you know, and what I learned from Jamal and motivation on this journey with you.
Yeah.
It's just to go dedicate that, you know. That's where you're just stricter on the diet for a certain amount of time. You're saying extra active. Just shed a few more pounds. I'm happy, bro. I got damn near 25, 30 this year. So I get another 15, I'm happy on like a number wise.
Yeah.
Everything else is just getting strong. You can feel the difference when you're not as active.
No, I feel you 100% on that. I mean, for me, same thing, kind of refocus and get shit going. November and December are always tough for me because I start the beginning of November with my birthday, right? And I'm always like,
it's party mode.
Usually going to Disneyland and like doing some shit, which we did this year, and having a great time. And then Thanksgiving is like right around the corner, and then the holidays. And bro, I don't know how it is at your workplace or anybody watching's workplace, but there's fucking treats all around the workplace all the time now. Like there's donuts showing up, there's cookies, there's fucking
It's how people start showing love in this time of year.
Yeah, man, that shit. And I'm pretty good at like, no. But then, man, sometimes, man, they brought out a dish of peppermint patties the other day. I was like, ooh, I want to pretend like I'm sliding down the slalom, like old school peppermint patty feeling. But yeah, no, I always have a little bit more of a challenge in November, December with that part of wellness, of just dieting, right? And making sure I'm staying on my shit. And then I get real ready for January. And I know a lot of people do that, right? Their New Year's resolutions. And it's not even for me like a New Year's resolution. It's just like the holidays are behind me now. Now I can just, there ain't shit to do for the next couple of months.
Exactly.
Dig in, right? So we're going to dig in real tough and share a lot of that journey with y'all come January, and just share how that process is looking. It's tough when the weather gets cold as well, right? Because I've been walking like crazy this year. And I like going outside to walk. And I know you've been riding your bike outside. But when it's 8 degrees outside, it's cold. And so
hit a little different, right? Your body,
it hit so different.
Tender and shit.
Oh, you're being nice, bro. I feel I'm a weenie when it comes to like cold wind is hitting you, and you're like, So today I spent an hour on the treadmill, and then I took Pequeño, our dog, for a walk, just like 2 miles outside. And he was like, it's cold. He's looking up at me like, it's cold, Dad. And I was like, I know, man.
But it is a testament. If you can make yourself be active outside when it's cold, and you get it back around to the next season, and it's easy. You're already in autopilot. So
so you got to look for ways that you can still stay active when the weather is hitting, right? Whether that's hitting the gym up, or like I have a treadmill in the garage, just hitting that up. I bought like an exercise bike.
Whatever personal space you got, do something.
Yeah, absolutely.
It all counts. And I think sometimes we forget that when we're not going as hard as we want to.
Yeah.
We think that those little things don't count, but they actually do.
You know, you were shouting your mom out earlier in the episode. I'm going to shout my mom out because something that she does is she just walks around her house like for like 30 minutes every morning to get her steps in. She just has like a loop in her house that she does, and she is militant about it. She's like, I'm going to go on my walk. She just walk around the house and get like 10,000 steps a day doing her thing on low. Like, I'm going to go do my walk in the house. So again, you can find a way. And in 2023,
100%. I used to have this job where I was in the mall all the time. So I get in there sometimes before the store opened.
Oh, you can walk in the mall. Hella people walk at the mall before it even opens.
Walk in the mall. It's not a game. They'll get in there and bust down for like an hour, and it's crazy. So there are ways.
I mean, maybe that's something you could do. You guys could go to the mall and just walk early in the morning, or you could walk around your house, or you could go wherever there's like something warm and something covered, and you're like, I can go walk there. That's a good thing and a good place to get your feet
get your
moving.
Thermal game going and just layer it up and thug it out, because sometimes you got to do that too.
Fuck that. It's cold outside, man. I'm sorry.
It's cold, bro, but we can't make no excuses. I'm talking to myself through you right now, bro.
Okay. It's not. I'm not saying don't walk. I'm just saying if you don't want to walk in the cold. It's cold out here right now in the man cave. I had to put like a long sleeve underneath my sweatshirt. I got the heater on in case you've been hearing that all episode. Like, what's that buzz? That's the heater, man. It's cold.
A little more toasty.
Yeah. It's funny because during the summer, it gets so damn hot out here. And then, man, come the winter time. And it's not even winter yet, but man, we're almost there. Another week.
Ain't it crazy how we call everything winter as soon as it get cold? We don't even be all the way out of fall sometimes. It's like, bro, it's hella cold outside, man. Fuck that. Walk outside wishing. Like, damn, bro.
Wishing, man.
Can't wait till it's warm again. You know, it's hella long.
We got about 10 minutes left. Hold tight.
It's all about good music and being healthy. This is the Hella Years Podcast.
All right, so again, you can find us on YouTube if you're watching right now. There's a handful of y'all hanging out with us. We appreciate each and every single one of you. But we've archived every episode. It's up on YouTube since we started doing the video podcast. Man, when was the one we did with Lil Wayne? What was that, 24?
Something, bro. Something around there.
It's been a minute.
Maybe 23. It might have been 23.
Yeah. I don't know,
But
man.
putting in the work, bro, and keeping it pushing.
Yeah, but it's been a
all
minute.
out there.
And it's crazy how we're still like ironing out a lot of these bugs and just figuring this shit out like together. Like, this shit ain't working.
Right.
But I just want to say, man, I'm very pleased with what we've been able to get done. I feel like we're continuing to push. There are weeks where we're like, fuck, I got shit
it's
going
work.
on. It's work.
You know what I mean?
Actually,
it's a labor of love. You know what I mean?
Next week we're gonna give it up for Ab-Soul and the new project. And
Herbert album.
It's some exciting shit. I'm excited for you to game me up on, dude, and to spend some
I'll
time.
give y'all a little bit right now, man. If you're not familiar with Ab-Soul, he's part of Black Hippie, which is an official group that didn't drop an official project, but they're from TDE. So, you know, that's Kendrick's homie. That's Top Dog's little homie. You feel me? That's Schoolboy's partner. You know what I mean? So dig into it. It's crazy. That's J-Rock's people. And what I like about Ab-Soul, he kind of harnesses some of that like Souls of Mischief energy, if I had to put a title or a category on it. But he still does it from a perspective of someone that was raised around gangsters and raised in the hood. He's from Carson. So check him out, bro. One thing I really appreciate about him, he's transparent with his mental health. And I think this album is going to be an amazing experience that way. You know?
And it's out now or it's coming out on Friday?
Drops on the 16th, so it drops on Friday.
You know? Yeah. You know what else comes out on Friday?
The Inmates?
No. It's a movie. The Avatar. The new Avatar.
Oh, that new Avatar does look crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Super crazy.
I know you're a stoner, so you could probably super enjoy that movie. Like that might that might be a real fun one.
With anything extra that can hold my attention for a long amount of time, I'm gonna dig in with it.
Bro, it's like 3 hours and 10 minutes long. It's a long movie.
I saw somebody on Instagram posted a tribe from Africa, and they were like, "This movie is still it's made in their likeness." So,
is it? I have to look into that.
I'll find that link and I'll send it to you. But it's pretty dope, bro.
Yeah, I know we're gonna go see it as a family not this Friday. We're gonna go see it like next week. So I'll talk about it then. But I'm excited for that. But I'm excited to check out this Ab-Soul project, spend some time with him.
Yeah, I feel like this is like his 4th solo album. You know, he's had moments throughout the career. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Mac Miller. That was one of his good friends. So like life has hit him a few different stages along this journey. He's got a song called Do Better. I recommend y'all go check out. It's real introspective, and he breaks down just his outlook and fighting with fame and so on and so forth. But he's amazing artist.
Look at John coming to our rescue here. Wayne was 24. He was talking about.
All right.
Yeah, he said Missy was 23. That's right.
There we go.
That's right, John.
Well, Ab-Soul gonna be 38.
Man.
I recommend y'all dig into it so y'all can have fun with this, man. The rollout for it has been hella cool.
Yeah.
He did something crazy on the LA Leakers. Y'all can check that out. He hopped on there and did some freestyling. It was crazy.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll put some of those links up on our IG pages and maybe the Hella Years website. Again, hellayears.com. You can go there and check out the blog, check out some cool pictures, and all of the archived episodes are up there. It's funny, too, because we do this video podcast, and we still got a ton of people around the world who listen to the audio podcast. And you can find that on Spotify and Apple and Google and Amazon and all your like streaming audio podcasts servers. And I just
try to throw it on Luminary next year. That'll be part of our
we'll do that too. I do want to thank everybody that taps in audio wise and show support. So thank you for that. We're gonna keep it going.
Appreciate it.
I don't know, man. I feel like we could go till 9, but I feel like it's a good time to wrap it up. So we'll just hit you with
listen to Mount Westmore
with one more invitation to check out Mount Westmore. Any final thoughts for the night, Maintain?
Enjoy life, man. It's short.
That was a short, like,
right
piece
to
of
the
game
point,
right
man.
there.
Yeah, just sprinkle on real quick.
Yeah, enjoy life, man. It's short. Make the most of every day. We'll be back next week. Y'all have a good rest of the week and a good weekend. And we appreciate each and every one of you, man. It's all love. Hip hop is health.